Well, hello there, YouTube. It's Ro here. Thank you for visiting You Grow Ro. If this is your first time, I hope you'll consider subscribing at the end of this video. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you. Today, we're going to take a look at the Brandies. I haven't looked at them since the last time I showed them to you guys, so it's time. Let me bring them down and let's take a look. Okay, we're back. So these are our two oldest Brandies, followed by this one, and then followed by these two, which I neglected to put dates on. So my guess is it's about 2 weeks behind this one or so. But you can always just taste it and check. But I do know that it's older than all three of these. So let's look a little closer. Now remember, we don't want to open these up. We don't want to introduce air to them at this point. So I'm not going to be able to like open the jar and give you a top-down look. We have to look at them from this viewpoint. Let's see. What I'm noticing is that there are still bubbles happening in here, you see? Let's move it around a little bit. Yeah, still lots of action going on. Same here. Same there. And we have zero mold, guys, zero mold. So that's great news. And the place I'm looking for mold is on the top. The fruit that isn't in the liquid. That's where I'm looking. I don't see anything moldy in there. Same here. Nothing moldy. Same over here. No mold. And down here, nope, no mold. That is not mold. That's fine. Awesome. So if you'll notice, each jar has a different level of liquid in it. Part of that has to do with how long it's been doing its thing, and part of that has to do with the fruit that I put in it. Some fruits have more water content than others, and so you'll have where you'll get different liquid levels. So like these two are pretty way up there, but then these two on the end are down here, and this one's way down here. Although remember, this one is a solid 4 weeks behind this one, but still, I can almost guarantee you it's not going to come out with the amount of liquid that's in here. And even having said that, this is not a lot of liquid. That's why I have 5 of them going. I should have more like 10 of them going. Because that matter is solid, it is taking up a lot of space in these jars, right? So I'm guessing I might end up with a quart or 2 when all is said and done. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you consider the biggest investment, for me at least, was chopping up the fruit and putting it in the jars and with this sugar and raisins. Besides that, these have just been hanging out in that closet on the top shelf in the dark, in the house, so it's not like too hot, not too cold. And I haven't touched it. I haven't even looked at it. The only reason I'm looking at it now is because I want to give you guys updates. But in the past, I've not even looked at these. I've just set a calendar reminder on my phone and then checked it out when that reminder came to be. This is literally set it and forget it. Isn't that color looking good? It's almost smelling like a fall, like, I don't know, spice drink. I forget what they call that. But it smells so good. It smells sweet and savory. Slightly alcoholic at this point. And I think, obviously, these two being the oldest, that alcohol smell is coming from these two. But the rest will be there in no time. So, I'm going to come back in another month's time, and we'll take a look at things. The last time we did an update, I showed you guys how the fruit at the top that was outside of the liquid was turning brown. As you can see, that's totally normal. Nothing nefarious is happening up there. That's completely normal. You don't need to worry about that. You'd be tempted, I think, to add some more fruit into these, but you really don't want to do that. You do not want to introduce air at this point. At best, you want to add more fruit maybe within a few days, at most a week of when you started your brandy. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get these back in that closet, and I will check in with you in another month. Until then, I'll be back another day with another video. Happy growing.